Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included in our Ultimate Base 2.0. In today's episode, once again we're gonna focus on the space program. You actually let me know a couple of things that are very useful indeed. First and foremost, let me introduce you to the new interior design of the rocket. You can actually take a telescope with you and use it the same way as you would on a planetoid. This is absolutely overpowered. I would have never thought this is a thing if you actually have access to the cartographic module. This renders this module absolutely useless. I'm not sure what they were thinking. But yeah, there we go, we can get rid of it. Another thing I did in between the episodes is I prepared Smeliol for the arrival of the rocket. Hopefully this is gonna do the trick and hopefully I calculated this correctly with the pipes we're gonna need for the petroleum. Obviously I made a thinking mistake. We already have petroleum on this planetoid, so I just rerouted it slightly so half of it goes upstairs into the rockets and then we only need to send over the oxalite. I believe the rail is already finished. Everything is going through blocks, and if everything goes right and Otto is taking the oxalite to refill the rocket, we should be all good. Our goal primarily today is going to be to land on Smeliol and then take another trip in order to discover all of these question marks. And we're actually going to do that with Jean because she can use the telescope. If we have the time today, we're also going to send someone over to Smelly Al, the new planetoid. But I definitely want to lay focus on space exploration first. The question is, do we want to replace this module with something else? We do not have the space for more fuel. I mean, we don't have to replace the module if we don't want to, right? We could consider a artifact transport module just in case we come across an opportunity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And after that, I would say we're just gonna go for it. Let's spawn a pipsqueak just to see it die here. Oh yes, it is absolutely beautiful. I love my poke shells. Let's see if we can change the destination here. Oh my gosh, look at how far we can go. Let's go to Smeliol. And we want to choose platform 1. Okay, the landing path is obstructed right now. This is probably because of the ladders here. Yeah, I have to get rid of them. Ladders are gone, but it is still obstructed. Oh no. What do I have to do? Is this really too much? This is curious. Maybe I have to get rid of these blocks as well. The building was actually disabled. That always happens. If I rename the thing and then hit enter, it disables the building. There we go. Now I can actually choose landing pad 1. So let's change the crew to Jean. Crew. And then we are gonna launch. Looking forward to this expedition. We have food, we have algae, and oh, by the way, I also changed a couple of other things. Not only we have a telescope, but I also exchanged these with airflow tiles so we have a better airflow. And I also set down a couple of carpeted tiles because apparently that makes them happy. I set up a hand sanitizer. You recommended me this over the wash basin. And then last but not least, I connected the pump to a gas pipe element sensor in order to expel the oxygen. However, the carbon dioxide gets trapped here at the very end. And then I just go ahead and extract these pipes in order to get rid of the carbon dioxide. This way we always keep the oxygen in the room and we have a way to get rid of the carbon dioxide without having to hook up a module on the rocket itself. But yeah, there we go. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Oh yes. Now I might actually regret this. Yeah, I totally should have picked up these materials. So some of these wires are going to melt. I think I might have to replace them all with steel. Let's actually do the entire row. Whatever is not steel, I'm gonna replace right now. What about... oh. Yeah, the transit tube access point is not doing well. We can already see the first wires are melting here. How can we prevent this from melting? Could I prevent this from heating up much more by doing something like this? It's not gonna be enough. So I guess we're gonna do something else here. We're gonna set up a liquid lock in order to protect the transit tube access point. That means we're gonna use about this space. We get rid of the wires right here and then we bring them along this way. And then as of this point where we enter the rocket room, it needs to be steel. I'm gonna set up a little pitcher pump here so we can take crude oil for the liquid lock. I almost forgot, you have to unequip your suit. You're free to breathe here. How far are we in the journey? Not very far. Well, 2.3 cycles still. Bottle emptier is in place. We want crude oil here. I think just to be completely thorough, we're gonna pump out this room. There it goes, pumping it out, and obviously I'm also setting up some drywall. Smell y'all, I'm coming for you. Actually, what I should have done is go here and then to smell y'all to refuel. I can still change the destination, right? And I have 11 tiles left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should really go here, explore everything, and then go to smell y'all. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. Let's switch the direction. I only targeted smell y'all to see if I set up the platform correctly, but we can obviously be much more efficient about it. Jean is already experiencing low morale. This is not good. Ah, of course. I'm such an idiot. I kind of wanted to scrub her first. This is gonna be a problem. It's plus 15% per cycle for Jean. This is incredible. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I spec'd into her like crazy. We don't need that for the trip. Jean is like a superhero. Okay, this is majorly disappointing, but we have to make our way back. And then as soon as she's back, we're gonna send her to the skill scrubber. Just give her what's really necessary. Ah, there we go. We can see this is already working. Checking the star map. Yeah, we are currently researching this tile. Man, this is so overpowered contrary to the cartographic module. I just don't understand. Ah, we even discovered another question mark. This is gonna be incredible. Let's check out Jean for a brief moment. The skills. I only gave her what she really needed in order to fly the rocket and also to do the research. We needed the telescope, and then I also needed the field research so we can analyze some geysers if we want to. However, the most important part is we only need 9 morale, so she is going to be doing fine. She's going to be happy here, at least for the most part. I mean, she will have to spend quite a few cycles in space now. How is Groista doing, I wonder? Oh yes, I am replacing the rocket platform here as well. Actually, this is at the wrong spot. I wanted to build this lower. We're also gonna have a ladder system, and we're kind of doing something similar so I can eventually bring Marie back. However, right here, this is not gonna be a refueling station. I'm only gonna use this in order to land a rocket and get off again with Marie. Maybe I'm gonna send over Jean. I still kind of want to analyze this saltwater geyser. I just can't let it be. By the way, at the main base, we're having a little bit of a water issue. The thing is that actually the ice started to melt. So now we are filling this up. And if we have more ice melting, I might actually be in big trouble. I already replaced the door here with some insulated tiles. Actually, I could have used a mechanized door. Anyways, the water shortage at the moment isn't a problem anymore. It even goes so far that all the new water that is incoming is backing up. Right here, this is my cleaning system, and we have water here all over the place, just way too much of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not really complaining. Even if we don't do it necessarily today, we can already plan out the trip to the new planetoid. I think I'm gonna do this with a small petroleum rocket, and all we really want is this oxidizer tank, that's right, then maybe a solar panel, maybe a battery module, but most importantly, yeah, let's maybe take care of the most importantly, and that is gonna be 2 trailblazer modules. These guys can be used to land dupes safely on a planetoid. And if you dismantle them, you get back the materials. So with 2 trailblazer modules, we should be able to build a rocket platform, immediately land the rocket, and then take the duplicants we don't want on the planetoid back home. And I guess just 1 duplicant we're gonna leave behind. I wonder, can I have 3 duplicants? Wow, can I have as many as I want? Do I even need 3 duplicants? Can maybe the rocket land with the autopilot? So we have 2 duplicants in here, send them down with the trailblazer. This might actually totally be possible. Ah, no, it says it in the name. It's a solo spacefarer nose cone. Though I have to say, I'm pretty sure I already took a couple of duplicants with me. We might just go ahead and ignore the warning. Well, I have to say this is certainly the better way. Even on the way to the spot I was going, we can start and explore the tiles, as Jean is already using the telescope. Like, who in their right mind even uses the cartographic module? Look at that, we discovered another planetoid. Mumito. We can find space biome and the Mu biome, which is the natural habitat of the charismatic gas. Intriguing. I'm assuming this is this little creature here. We also discovered a helium cloud, by the way, so all really exciting stuff, and I'm really glad that we can actually reach the planetoid. However, we cannot quite reach it with a petroleum rocket, at least not with this setup. I mean, we can use better oxidizers still. This is nice. How many planetoids are there even? I think we already discovered all of them. Maybe there's a sixth one. Well, I'm definitely gonna keep on exploring here. Let's check on Smeliol. I think we're done. Yeah, rocket platform is good. We just need to collect the materials. What is R2 doing? Ah, of course, he's bringing the materials to this automatic dispenser because that's my new system. As for Groista, I still have a slight problem with all the liquefiable materials. I cannot really ship them over as they are melting just on the way up. So actually, considering that we are also done with the main planetoid, I mean, there's nothing really to dig, nothing important to build. Actually, this is a lie. I was thinking about sending Ren already to the next planetoid. However, if we do that, we have nobody with the mechatronics engineering skill. No, actually, that's not true. Nisbet also has that skill. Lindsay also has the skill. So that means we could go ahead and skill scrub Ren in preparation for him to spend the next 1000 cycles on another planetoid. This rocket here has a reach of 6 tiles, which I believe is not quite enough. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and then we cannot make it back. So we have to upgrade the rocket. I was totally not thinking that through. So on here somewhere we will find a tungsten geyser. We want to tap into that, and maybe we are going to utilize the magma in order to get the heat. I'm assuming there's going to be tons and tons of algae, so we can make use of that for our oxygen needs. Temperature seems to be alright, so nothing to worry here, and we have some polluted oxygen, so we could technically already survive and use the polluted oxygen to breathe. So there's most likely polluted water. Yeah, I think we should actually go there sooner than later. We need to upgrade the rocket. Can we get this to fly further? Yeah, as sad as it is, I believe we have to swap these modules. So this one here is going to be swapped with a petroleum engine. And of course we have to get rid of the landers there. So I'm guessing we're really done with the small rockets for now. They just don't have enough space for all the modules I want to add. If I can, I still would like to connect this so we can conveniently reach the other side from this transit tube access point. Actually, not sure that's really necessary. Maybe we're just gonna get rid of this part, to be completely honest with you. We could go ahead and place some ladders here. I'm using obsidian, so they are definitely not melting. This means we still have the space for another rocket pad. This is actually perfect. So we bring this all the way up and over. And that is technically allowing us to reach all the modules and all the rockets. I want to make sure that I only have ladders up to this point so I can set up the large engines. So we're actually not gonna do that, but we're gonna take apart everything here. Actually, we still need it, but I think I'm gonna place it all the way over here. Can I please see it? Thank you. Right there. So the entire setup is gonna move in case I need to send materials over to another planetoid. Yeah, there we go. This is a much cleaner setup and I will be able to use this space for something else. And I also almost forgot to take apart this transit tube. Yeah. Sorry, we don't need that anymore. Jean, fortunately enough, still at 0% stress, so I believe she can survive anything. And yeah, we are discovering space faster than we can actually fly through it. So we're gonna go with the same setup as with the other rockets. 2 large liquid fuel tanks. On top of that, 1 large oxidizer tank filled with oxalite. Do we still have oxalite? Just a little bit over 4 tons. Considering we are gonna need that for the other planetoid as well, I want to produce some more. Where the heck is it? Right there. So we're gonna turn on that production again. This might also be using up some more water, which is definitely a good thing right now. However, we're not gonna need the small oxidizer tank anymore. 2 trailblazers, that's good. Then battery module and a solar panel. We are also gonna need piping here. Okay, yeah, that might just work. Not sure I can reach everything to build it. Okay, I'm taking apart the transit tube here. We technically don't need it anymore. It was kind of stupid to set it up in the first place. So I will reroute that in the future. For now, I'm just taking it apart, and whenever we colonize that space and do something with it, I'm gonna rebuild it. Okay, the new rocket is almost in place. I also installed a Spacefarer module. Let's have a look inside. We're going to deconstruct the control station, and we're gonna try something that a viewer suggested in the comments. Namely, what we can do is divide this up into 3 rooms. The bottom room is gonna be the Great Hall, and the top rooms, the bathroom and the bedroom. One problem about the Great Hall is we need 32 tiles, so we're gonna need 30 plus an additional 2 tiles, and we also need to have 4 tiles for the bedroom. So let's make the bedroom first. We're also gonna use mesh tiles in order to have more space for oxygen. So let's say this is going to be the bedroom. We need some decorative items. Let's just go ahead and go with some flower pots. And maybe we're also gonna have some corner moldings. Then we're gonna divide this room up here, like so. And on the other side, we're gonna have the bathroom. We could, for instance, do the first 3 tiles like so, and then the last 2 tiles one up. This is gonna give us the additional 2 spaces that we actually require. Oh, thinking about it, we only require 1 additional space because we already have this one. Let's see, there would be the ladder, and this single door is dividing up the 3 rooms, which is pretty handy. So I guess what we could do is have it like so, and leave the space here for a storage solution. So let's say there's the storage bin here. Then we're gonna go with plumbing. We're gonna need a outhouse right there. And in medicine, we're gonna go with a hand sanitizer. Wait, where is my bleach? Oh no. Well, in this case, we're gonna go with a wash basin, I guess. I'm so sad. I lost all my bleach stone somehow. We also discovered another oxidized asteroid field. There is actually another artifact available. I wonder if we should just fly into one and actually grab the artifact with our module. Yeah, I have to make my way to Smeliol now. But after refueling, we can go for it again. Man, I have to say, this is actually a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna refrain from actually sending someone over to Smeliol right now. Well, we have to wait for this rocket to be completed anyway, so... Anyways, here at the bottom, we're gonna have our rocket control station. We have the space for something else, not sure what yet. And then this is gonna be the mess hall. And theoretically, that should work. We can even go ahead and set up 2 mess tables, why the heck not? And then we also want a flower pot in here. We're gonna fill up this storage bin this time around with a whole bunch of oxalite. That means we don't need a diffuser. We're not even gonna need power for this specific rocket design here. Let's see, probably murph leaves or... this is good, choya seeds. They can take anything. Now, what else could we use this space for? There are not a lot of things we can place in the Great Hall itself. What we can definitely do, however, is place a fridge. That is going to be mandatory. And I guess other storages would be allowed as well. Wow, there are so many asteroid fields around. This is really exciting. Nothing really we're lacking so far, I believe at least. Maybe methane, but I'm looking for rarer materials, to be honest. Russell's teapot, are you serious? Okay, so this would be an artifact we can easily grab. I guess after refueling at Smeliol, we can take another trip into the northern direction. This fridge here, I want to fill up with berry sludge priority 8. Actually, this is nonsensical. Why have 2 mess tables and only 1 bed? Nice, this one here already counts as a bedroom. Great stuff. We're also gonna go along with the theme and plant some choya seeds. With just 2 moves left, we are actually making our way to Smeliol in order to refuel. Great trip. Let's check out her stress level once again. Oh, Jean, you are amazing. Just for long trips, the carbon dioxide thing is gonna be a problem. If you let some oxalite actually drop on the floor and off-gas it like so, it is going to delete the carbon dioxide. However, that seems more like an exploit, so I decided to go with the oxalite here on the top in a storage bin. It's still gonna off-gas until overpressure. Let's just see what happens. I guess with this setup, I cannot place a pump in order to get rid of the gases. This would be a problem. Okay, how much oxalate are we gonna need? 20 tons, probably a bit much. Let's go with 5 tons and just see how far that gets us. Is that consumable ore? Yes, oxalate. Okay, priority 7 should be fine, and they are gonna fill that storage bin. We have been producing some oxalate, so we already have 6.3 tons. This is actually going great, and we have more than enough water still. Yeah, actually we're kind of drowning. Jean has nothing to do. I wonder, what do I need to actually use the plumbing skill? Jean has 17 of 9 morale. We can definitely go with another skill in order to do the plumbing, for instance. Pipe emptying. So if we go with improved strength and pipe emptying, we're still good with the morale. However, now we have the capability of actually getting rid of the carbon dioxide instead of, you know, doing nothing. No, you're rather piloting. Okay, no problem, no problem. Can you please extract? No, okay, okay. No problem. You do you, Jean. We did not fill up the outhouse. Oh, hopefully I can rectify this when we're back at Smeliol. How did you not? Wait. Ah, of course. She just emptied it. Okay, so she's gonna pee on the floor. I wonder if we still have dirt on Smeliol. I probably got rid of the entire dirt. No, we have 8 tons still. Okay, no problem. And we should soon arrive. I mean, okay, she might poop on the floor once or twice. There we go. Storage bin has been filled up and we can see oxygen everywhere. We're going to send down 2 duplicants, and I'm just assuming I'm not gonna need a pilot. So once we are actually at the planetoid, I can just send the rocket down, even if there is no more duplicant inside of the rocket. But I will have to test that theory. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna delay that to the next episode, so you can confirm that in the comment section. Do I need 3 duplicants? Are 2 enough if I send 2 down with the trailblazing module? However, we're not gonna go to Mumito, at least not yet. I cannot even oversee it because we weren't that close, but we're gonna go to Smelial, get all that algae. But yeah, I'm gonna meet you right back once we are at the refueling point. Okay, I believe we are about to land here. Yeah, looks like it. And we have enough space, enough clearance. It's coming down, and I believe this process doesn't even heat up anything. Intriguing. I'm assuming Jean is sleeping at the moment. No, idle, full bladder, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead, set this to all. And since we're already here, I'm actually gonna analyze this carbon dioxide geyser. Now we have 1,400 kilograms of carbon dioxide in here. I mean, looking at my setup here, I don't have many possibilities for the gases to escape. I would prefer not to release the gases. We could go ahead and try something quick and sneaky. Yeah, let me actually do that. Jean should be coming out. Yeah, there she goes, relieving self. You certainly deserved using a proper bathroom. There she's going. Wonderful. Congratulations, Jean. Okay, now back to work, you little minx. What is she doing? Oh, she's learning the skills. I wondered if that's a necessity or if they can execute the skills right away. Oh, by the way, before I forget, petroleum. Wait, it is empty. I'm gonna temporarily up the priority here to priority 6, so hopefully Atu is gonna be taking care of that. Yes, there we go. Atu is gonna fabricate the petroleum for the rest of the day, even if I lower the priority now. I also must not forget it is now time to send over the oxalate. So for a brief moment, I'm actually going to allow manual use here, and we're going to bring the oxalate directly into the conveyor loader. I want to make sure this is actually a lower priority than what I have in my rocket. That's the wrong one. Right there. What do I have here? Come on. Let's set this to priority 9. And then I'm going to set this to 8. Consumable ore, oxalate, and we have how much? 2 tons at the moment. A ton to begin with is actually gonna do. Oh yeah, I just have to tick again and allow manual use. And now they're not bringing it again. We are losing some oxalate, as you can see, but I guess it cannot be completely prevented. It is now coming in here on the other side, and let me check. Yeah, we're also losing some here, but essentially we're getting enough in order to fill up the rocket again. And we're also getting the deserved petroleum. Jean is coming with the oil. We only really need a little bit, that's enough, and then we're gonna make our way inside. Some of it actually escaped. No, it did not escape. I'm actually so glad this worked. Okay, now we can analyze it at priority 9. Jean, where the heck are you going? Going to mob. No, you're above that. You are analyzing the geyser. Petroleum is full. I want to check if Otto is actually filling up the oxalite now. What are you doing? Storing materials. That sounds good. This is weird. Maybe they cannot unreachable storage. Okay, that explains it. I think we just have to do that to solve that issue. They dropped some oxalite. These bastards. I guess inside of here doesn't matter too much since we have overpressure, but dropping off materials is something that annoys me the most in this game. It looks as though we lost around 50 kilograms of oxalite. That is not too shabby. I mean, we are producing it at a decent rate. Jean is actually done with the geyser, so I'm gonna try to rebuild this to keep the carbon dioxide trapped. I just noticed we still have crude oil in here. I'm not gonna be too bothered about it until we actually use the geyser. I just must be careful not to think this is actually liquid carbon dioxide. Okay, there we go. Jean's work is done here. She analyzed the geyser. The rocket is refueled. I believe we can set this back to crew. Yeah, right there. And we're gonna change the destination. We want to fly into this direction, maybe pick up that artifact and then also discover what we can find in this space. So for now, yeah, let's just make our way over here. And then in the next episode, we can figure out what to do with that artifact. Jean, you can unequip your suit. We are gonna grab that suit. Where is the suit? I'm gonna sweep up that Atmo suit at priority 9 and deliver one here. And that is the end of the story, right? Jean, oh, hopefully you're gonna have enough breath. Begin launch. I don't think I did that. Checklist is good. 12 tiles range. Wonderful. See ya soon. Let me check the temperatures here. What is this doing exactly with everything? That's fine. I'm worried about the solar panels, but they seem to be okay. They haven't even heated up. Okay, great. Back in orbit, ready for the next exploration. I sure hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna wrap it up at this point. Don't forget to leave your support as a like or with a comment. That would be absolutely appreciated. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.